Welcome back to another eyeshadow for your eye color series. I debunked some myths about colors that we were told work well for brown eyes. I created custom curated palettes for every single eye color that there is to make sure that they complement your eyes well and also make them pop. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do 3 different looks using one palette, and we're going to start off first with the one for brown eyes. I think of all the palettes that I created, this one's probably the most intimidating. We're going to start off first with my everyday go-to eyeshadow look that's going to enhance brown eyes. So we're going to start off with this shade here called Bubba, and we're going to place this in the crease to go ahead and make the eyes really pop. You want to keep this look really simple. You can go ahead and take this shade here called Hot Chocolate and put this all over the lid and make it a 2-shade eyeshadow look. You can see how pretty this hot chocolate shade really pairs with brown eyes and just makes them look nice. You want to add a little bit more drama, you can take the pencil side of your eyeshadow brush and you can either go into a shade like Holly for something more natural or Cocoa for something a little bit more dramatic. We're taking Cocoa on the flat side of the brush and we're just going to create a little 7 on the outer corner of our eye, and make sure that you open your eye so that you can see where you're placing this color. This helps to add a little bit more depth to the eye as well as definition to your eye. Then we're going to take that fluffy side and just blend this in. Notice the difference between this eye here that has that outer corner shade versus this side here that doesn't. And if you want to make it more dramatic, just bring in that darker shade more inwards, almost towards the center of the eye. The more of that dark color that you bring in, the smokier of an eye you're going to get. And what I love about SEINT eyeshadows is that they are so easy to blend, so easy to work with, and really are the epitome of beginner-friendly eyeshadows. To finish off the look with a little bit of that dark shade underneath my lower lash line, just to add some soft definition without actually using eyeliner. This will make your eyes really pop. Take a little tiny bit of this shade here called Crush, and I'm just going to put this in the inner corner of my eye. Then finish with our mascara, and you can see how this look just really complements your eye color super well without being too dramatic. The other 2 looks that I'm going to show are going to be just a little bit more fun, but still on the natural side of makeup. This second look is going to both enhance and make your brown eyes really pop. We're going to start off with a little bit of that Bubba shade in the crease. This shade is going to be used in the crease most of the time for I think every single look that we do. Then we're going to go into the shade here called Holly and just put this in the outer corner of the eye as well as in the crease to go ahead and start adding some definition to the eye. Pro tip, when you're doing your crease, you want to have your eye open so that way you can actually see where you're placing it, and if you want your eyes to look larger, you're going to place it a little bit higher. Then I'm going to switch to this flat brush right here called the smudge brush and grab this shade here called Eve, which is this beautiful plummy purple color, but it has a lot of warm tones to it, so it's going to really make your brown eyes pop while also being enhanced. Then grabbing a little bit of that Eve shade, and we're just going to smudge this on our lower lash line. And if you want to, you can take this and run this in your actual waterline, and it's going to kind of give an eyeliner finish. Can't forget the inner corner highlight. No matter what, I feel like I will always do this because I think it just looks so pretty and really finishes off the look so well. Pro tip, take some of your highlight shade and just use that to clean up the outer corner of your eye, and it's going to make your eyeshadow look professionally done every time. You can see how this look really brings out the warm tones of your brown eyes while still enhancing them and just complementing the colors so well. Last up, the pop of color. For look number 3, we're going to start off again with a little bit of Bubba, but this time I'm going to mix in a little bit of Zion just to deepen things up a little tiny bit in the crease. Take a little bit of Crush, and I'm going to put this all over my lid. If you don't have this shade and have brown eyes, you are missing out. Look at that. So you can do one of 2 things. Either you can use the blue or the green on your upper lash line, lower lash line, or both. I'm going to take the green and use this on my lower lash line, and we're actually going to do a mix of both the green and the blue. I'm going to actually do a mix of both the green and the blue just for fun and see what happens. So taking this on a pointy brush like the eyeshadow brush, tapping off the excess, and we are just going to run this across our lower lash line as tight as we can get that, like almost inside the waterline. Then we're going to grab a little bit of the green and we're just going to put this in the inner part and mix this into the blue. We're going to blend that into each other so that it basically merges. Then I like to take a little bit of that Crush shade and put that in the inner corner and blend that in right here. Do you see how insanely brown my eyes look right now? Then I'm going to finish off with a little bit of wing eyeliner. Here we have that eyeliner. What do we think? Even though I just showed these 3 looks, the possibilities with this palette are endless. This doesn't mean that these are the only 8 eyeshadows that are going to work well to enhance brown eyes, but these are just 8 that I chose to get you started. And if you are wanting a link to this eyeshadow palette here for brown eyes, or any of the other eyeshadows that I created for your specific eye color, just comment down below your eye color and I will send you a link to your palette. Make sure that you save this video and follow for more videos like this.